Hi everyone, Ms. Kaufman here. We are going to be doing 6.2 lab, applying force. I can't read this. Applying
force pairs to move an object.
Applying force pairs to move an object. So I am here with Miss Perkins, and I'm just showing you really quickly that we have a target on the ground, and that target is going to be our main focus of this lab today. So I will get this set up, and then Miss Perkins will begin explaining and demonstrating for you.
Well, trying. So you will be getting a car with a bumper. You will be getting the inclined plane with the stand. The tennis ball will go at the end. There's an X on the floor somewhere, or your teacher has something on the floor of where you put the tennis ball. I put the ramp right behind it. Meter stick that Miss Kaufman has to measure from the bullseye, because you got to aim for the bullseye. We have a balance over here, the electric balance, so that you will be weighing the car and then the car with the washers, if that's what you so choose. If you want to try it without the washers, with the washers, 1 washer, 2 washers, 3 washers, 4. Did I get everything?
Yeah.
Okay, so then from here, what you will do is you will basically take a guess on what you want to start with, on what will get your tennis ball to the bullseye. So in our case, we did 4. Are we doing 4 first? Is that what we decided?
Yes, we're going to start with 4.
So you will take the car, put it on the balance. You will take the 4 washers, put it on the balance, and we got
161.9 grams as our mass.
So then we would take the 4 washers with the car. I'm going to put it up here. The ramp is at 20. So you can put it between 20, 30, 40, and 50. Let me tell you, 50 may not work because it's pretty much at an angle, so I don't know if I go there. Hint, hint, hint. So I have it at 20 with 4 washers in. We have our weight of
Mass
of the car. All of a sudden, I'm like, wait a minute.
Mass of the car, 161.9, 20 centimeters high.
And make sure you set the car at the same place every time. You might have to angle it a little different if the tennis ball is around, but put the ramp right behind the tennis ball, and hitting it is a whole nother ball game. Here we go. And I hit kind of sideways, so that was kind of tricky. That you have to hit it solid. Mine's a little weak, so if you can give it back to me, I'm going to go one more time.
Yep. So the whole goal is to get your ball as close to or on the target.
And in my case, that looked pretty good, but with 4 washers, I didn't hit it solid, so I'm going to try it again. Hopefully I will get it. So this is going to take a lot of time to aim correctly. Oop, and it won't even let go. There we go. Let's try it again. There we go. And as it's rolling past the camera. And we got, 100 and...
So I got to measure it. But with my first trial, it was 180 centimeters. So that one was pretty far away.
So then we first
trial.
Need to do... I can't even decide where I'm going here. Because I'm putting it at the bottom of the ramp. You're not telling me you missed something.
Put the ball?
I was putting the car at the bottom of the ramp. Don't put the car at the bottom.
Oh, that's okay. So anyway, that is just the start directions. If you are watching the directions from home, you can continue watching. We're going to do a few trials here. If you're watching in class, you can stop and go ahead and get started on your lab. So we just did trial 2. And to measure the distance from the bullseye to the ball after it rolled there, that was 168 centimeters.
And we're just going to make up that, or not make up, well, kind of make up. The third trial, if I was to do it with 4, would be what then?
185. So we did run some of these trials beforehand, and we got 185 with the 4 washers in the car.
And then we decided to do...
Then we're going to go down for setup number 2, now we decided we're going to go to 3 washers in the car.
I'm going to take one out.
And that, with the mass of the washers in the car, is 139 grams. And we decided we're going to keep the ramp at the height of 20 centimeters. So keeping it at 20, go ahead.
It's rolling past again.
Okay.
We end up.
And that one was like about 70. So we're closer with the 3 washers at 20 centimeters versus the 4. So I'm thinking we're getting we got too much force with 4 washers.
and a little too much with 3 because we made it 5. But our other 2 trials, if I went again, Miss Kaufman, what do we get in that second trial?
75 for our second trial.
And then if I go the third time?
Third time, 83 centimeters.
All right.
All right, so then the next one for setup 3, we went down to 2 washers, but this time we changed our height to 30 centimeters. So the mass of the car plus 2 washers is 113 grams. And Miss Perkins is adjusting our height of our ramp to 30 centimeters.
Make sure the board now is behind tape. Tennis ball, and you said the mass was
113
with 2 washers. So
Yep.
here we go. Oh, that was a very bad job.
That's a redo.
Come on, Miss Perkins. Oh,
So
one more time, and then we'll see what happens.
sometimes you just got to play around for a sec.
Gonna take a while.
There we go. So that one's going far again. And we got 160. So I'm wondering, Miss
160?
Perkins. Yeah,
Really?
for the height. So I think
The distance from the bullseye?
yes,
Okay.
160 centimeters. So I'm thinking that height may have made a difference for us.
Oh, I should have just done
Um,
Yep. And what's our second?
Second trial, 145.
And then if I held it up for the third?
Third trial would be 152.
All right.
All right, so now we're getting to setup number 4. This is the last one we'll do. We decided we were going to just go down to 1 washer. So the mass of 1 washer plus the car is 84.4 grams. And we actually are moving our height back down to 20. So even though we took away less mass for that third setup, I think the height almost added more force to it.
1 washer, 20 centimeters. Here we go. Oh.
Ooh, that one was close.
You guys can't. Oh, you got to angle the camera.
They can see it.
Can they?
Yep, they can
I
see
don't
it.
know, but I
So here, I'm on the 100, not the 0. Here was about 12 centimeters.
Woohoo, that's better than the last trial. Now I just got to try again. Oh, that one's going to go a little further.
That one's going to go farther. Yeah, that one's about 54. It's a little bit farther there for us.
A little. And then I'll just say the third one.
The third one was 23 centimeters. So that is it for your 4 setups. You're going to be doing a lot of trial and error. You get to kind of pick your mass and your height and see where it takes you. You'll find the averages of all your results towards the end. And then you got a few questions to answer towards the end of the packet. And that is it.
Good luck.